Out of Order
English podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Out of Order English podcast has just started. Welcome.
Okay, so we've just been having a chat, and live in Raw 3, by the way, we've just been having a chat, and we said, why are we not recording this? Because it might be something interesting. We were talking about different things, and we think, well, you've just been talking for half an hour, and we've talked about some interesting things, but it wasn't recorded. So Ben's just suggested, well, Steve, why don't you record now? Severa is with us, and Zoya is with us. We're on High Local. I'm only recording the audio. Oh, that's all right. We'll just record the audio. Severa's just asked a question. I would love to hear your story again when you joined military, Steve. It was interesting, and the diverse jobs you had before. And I thought, well, that's an interesting question. And Ben said, well, record it now. So I started the recording. We're not recording the screen this time. We're only recording the audio.
You allow me to say something as well.
And we've got Ben with us. And Ben's here now. Ben's going to speak. Hello, Ben.
I am part of history, Samira said. Yeah, Steve, by the way, I will also, because the other day my mic sounds terrible. So I have kind of like also a portable USB mic. I will just attach that one, see any difference if it will, because in the recording I will see the difference, because the other day I said, wow, that's terrible.
It wasn't very good. You have sounded much better. At the moment you sound reasonably okay, not as good as you have, but you sound reasonably okay.
I mean, like, because we didn't plan it, I didn't attach my professional mic. This one is kind of like a cheap one, and it is like easy to attach and remove or something, plug and play, I may say. But the professional USB mic, I mean, like, needs like kind of adjustments or something. So unless like it is planned or something, I don't attach it.
Well, it's got plenty of mid-range and treble, which is typical for a microphone in the lower price point, shall I say, without being rude. I don't want to say cheap.
Say it again, without being rude, Steve.
In the lower price point, I don't want to say cheap.
Yeah, it is cheap.
But it doesn't have much bass to it, which is okay. But you were a little bit on a little bit like that.
Now I switched to another one. I mean, like, I switched. This one should have like not bassy. Can I say bassy?
Bassy.
Like this one should have like, I don't know what's it called. I mean, like, when it is not bassy, what is it?
Trebly.
Trebly?
Trebly.
Yeah, it is trebly. So I am full of trebles.
Well,
this is a treble. Yeah.
At the moment, your voice is very, very clear, but it's mid-range and treble. There's virtually no bass at all. But that's fine for general chit-chat on the internet. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I am not like you, having a collection of microphones. How many years now? You reached to 10 or something, Steve?
No.
A dozen?
I've got the NT USB upstairs, the one I'm using now, and downstairs. Then I've got the NT USB Mini, which is next to my elbow here. And I was using the Blue Yeti, but that's put on the shelf now. I'm using the... But what still annoys me at the moment is I set the mic to 100% or 90, and then it drops it down to 7 or 80 or 70% by itself. And then when I go to record, it's really, really low, and I have to boost it post-editing to get it back up to the level it should be. And it keeps dropping the record level by itself. And I can't figure out, I've done everything, I've followed all the advice on the internet, and I can't get it to stop doing that.
If you are on Linux, I could suggest you something.
I've had enough with Linux.
Okay.
I'm fed up with it, so I'm not using it anymore. I've got it on the drive, so I could use it, but last time I tried, the mouse wouldn't work. I couldn't get it to work on the mouse.
I have the same mouse you have, and it works perfectly.
Well, it wouldn't work for me no matter what I tried. So I just thought, I've had enough. I'm not in the mood to be messed about today. So I'm switching back to Linux, back to Windows. So I switched back. Wasn't in the mood to be messed about.
Yeah, you have like some advantages and some disadvantages. And on Windows also you encounter some difficulties, some problems.
Occasionally, but normally because I know Windows fairly well, I can get through them or get around them. I had a problem with the program the other day, and I sent an email to the company, and they didn't respond straight away, which is understandable. And I went to bed and woke up in the morning, tried the program again, and it worked. And they sent me an email to say, we'll connect to you via TeamViewer, and we'll see if we can sort the problem out. And I said, doesn't matter, it's sorted itself out now. It just obviously needed a restart or a reboot. Oh, okay, Zoya. We'll see you in a bit. Zoya's just left, everybody. But Severe is here. So yeah, the following day I booted up the computer, tried to run the program, and it worked. It's like weird. Computers, when they don't work, so irritating.
See, Savira, how she is misbehaving, Steve. And she said, go on with the story time, Steve. Ignore Ben.
Oh dear. Well, you know me, when I get going, I can't stop.
If I had the crown, you could say the same thing, Savira.
Oh, hang on a second. Let's give you a crown. Sorry, I forgot to do that.
Oh, don't give me Steve, because I mean, like, I just threatened her.
You-
Now,
you-
if you give give me that power, if I don't use it, I will feel bad.
Yeah, but you're not that kind of person, Ben. You don't kick people just for the laughs or for the jollies of it. You
But she's
she's
triggering me, Steve.
she's provoking you. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, like I said earlier, she's a naughty girl.
Savira! Yeah, you brought it on yourself. You made her angry now, Steve.
No, she's Severa doesn't get angry. Severa's a lovely lady.
Just for the sake of the record, right, Steve?
Oh no, I'm saying it because I mean it. I don't tell lies. I might.
You can carry on with your story, Steve.
Oh look, we've got Dafiko's with us as well. I might withhold the truth or not give the full story, but I don't tell lies. Nice to see you, Dafiko.
Hello, Duffy. We are in the... Carry on, Steve.
We're recording at the moment. Only the audio. We're not recording the screen, just the audio for the next podcast.
And just in case, I mean, like prospect. Can we say prospect in this case, Steve?
Yes, we're prospecting. It may be possible that there's something in here that could be useful.
Duffy has a good mic, Steve. You may come up, Duffy.
Daffy has a very good microphone, and it was very expensive. That's why it's really good.
She invested in it.
Investing in something is worth it. If you're looking for something that's good quality, then you have to.
And the other day, Steve, I mean, like when you record that, when I was full down, how can I say? Like at the beginning, Duffy was also there, and you have high quality mic, and Duffy and she talks in English in very good way as well. And I sound like terrible. I said, no way, I don't want this part to be published. This podcast, no, I don't want this episode to be available to the public.
Well,
Still put it there.
it was about time. It was nearly 12 months since we did the last one, so it was about time. People were eager for it, and I think 24 people watching it in less than 24 hours is a good achievement. You don't, which is fine. We agree to disagree. That's okay.
Steve, they don't listen. I mean, just like a portion for it. It doesn't make much. Like, yeah, I mean, from the beginning to the end, I don't think like even 5 people listen to it. But anyway,
Well, 5 people must have.
Duffy,
5 people must have. 24 people must have. Otherwise, it wouldn't say there's 24 views.
No, Steve, it doesn't work like that. If you go to the details in YouTube Studio, you will see the average view duration. They say 12 minutes and 6 seconds.
But it recorded that 24 people had seen it. So I don't know what the criteria or what the algorithm is. Do they need to watch 3/4 of it, 2/3 of it, a half of it? I don't know.
Yeah, that's why the average duration is important. I mean, to give you understanding, like a better opinion.
Well, the average before, when we looked at it for Out of Order English podcast, was 2 minutes, and that's terrible.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, like I started to like say, for example, if the 5th episode doesn't reach to 500 views, the 6th episode doesn't reach to 600 views, I will not bother. I will not bother editing a new podcast because we don't see the appreciation. Like, just some people talks about it and they ask for the next episode and they don't listen to the latest episode even.
Well, if you're producing content and people like to listen to that content for whatever reason, then they're looking forward to the next one. So if you wait for a particular number to appear, then you could be waiting for months, if not a year. And if people keep on asking you, different people, when's the next one, you've got to cater to the people that are eager to listen.
At least we can tell those people, did you leave a comment, for example, to that episode? Did you like commented? Can I say commented?
Did you make a comment, or have you commented?
Have you commented on all the episodes?
Well, people don't.
If not, you don't have the right to ask for the next.
People don't click the like button. They don't click comments. They don't click subscribe. There are people that do, but the average person, they don't think of it. But it really helps.
But why they remember asking for the next episode then, Steve?
Well, because they enjoyed it. They just haven't clicked like or make a comment. But it helps the algorithm. If you click the like and you click subscribe, then it helps the algorithm to recommend it to other people that hopefully would find it useful. But people don't do it. People don't think, I should click the like, and then that'll help the channel. But it does help. So if you're listening, click the like, please. Thank you.
By the way, I noticed that with your own short story is CK channel, Steve.
Yeah, no, I watched it today again. Number 168. Do a search on YouTube for Steve UK reading short stories for English learners. Number 168. Things that you are not doing.
Yeah, and actually I remember like from previous time, you said like, no way. I mean, like I don't wanna like say that. Like I feel irritating, feel annoyed when people tell me, for example, to subscribe, to like, or do the comment, for example. I said I will not do it, and lately I started to spot that on your channel as well, Steve. What have you changed in you?
Well, I do it at the beginning to go to the blog if you want to read all the story. I do that at the end too. And then I say if you click the like button, etc. It's on the end of every video. But I'm sure a lot of people stop it before it gets to that point.
So it means like since already they don't listen that point, ignore that. So it doesn't matter if I say it or not, you say, is it?
Well, It's like the end credits on a movie or the beginning credits on a movie. I always fast forward past them. I'm not interested in which company produced the movie. I don't care. I don't care who's acting in it. I just want to see the movie. And at the end, when you get all the end credits with the producer and the runners and director and everything, I'm not interested. I don't care. I would just want to watch the movie. That's the entertaining part. All the gumph that goes with it at the beginning and the end. No thanks, not interested.
But some people would like to hear or know about who did some efforts.
Yeah, some people
Or
are interested in directors and producers, but I'm not. I'm just interested in the movie sounds interesting. Let me watch it.
Yeah, that's why you can close it or pause it or stop it anytime you want.
Well, I always record and then fast forward through the adverts and all those boring bits. But this isn't a boring bit, so don't fast forward through this, listeners.
And how can I say, at the end we can make Duffy come up and sing for us, Steve.
Well, it would be nice. We've got Abbas, Ria, and Ran also in the room with us, and Severa. Well done, Severa. You're still here. Did somebody tie you to the chair?
Duffy, would you like to?
Here, it would be nice to hear your delectable tones. Daffy's coming up. Daffy is with us, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Daffy.
Hello, Duffy. Where is your guitar, Duffy?
My guitar is very, very far away.
That's convenient.
You will sing?
Unfortunately, I won't be able to reach it. I'm sorry. Not for tonight.
Aww.
So you will sing without playing the guitar?
Oh. No.
I've never heard you sing, Daffy.
Oh, really?
No, I've not heard you sing. I've heard people mention.
Maybe sometime off record.
Off recording. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard several people say that they've heard you sing, but I've never been witness to it, unfortunately.
Well, now I think everyone will know that I sing sometimes, occasionally.
Oh,
But
that's nice.
I really hope people won't start asking me about it.
I'm sure they'll listen to this episode and they'll go, my goodness, Daffy sings. Daffy, sing for me.
Have you started your podcast, Duffy?
Oh my, that too? You want to advertise that here?
Ben, keep some things secret.
Wow.
Severa's just said, Daffy, woohoo, big fan here, and Daffy's voice is angelic. That's a nice thing to
thank
say,
you,
Severa. That's
She's
nice.
really kind.
She's a
Yeah.
kind lady.
Really? She wasn't actually, like, before you joined, she was like misbehaving.
You know what? When you are selectively kind, I think it means you give it to the deserving people. So I really appreciate that in people. Like when someone needs to do things to deserve that niceness and kindness of yours. So
What do you mean?
I think that's a good quality. Like I like that she's not kind to everyone. For example, you, Ben.
But I like why she's all the time targeting me without I deserve it.
I don't know. You should ask that question to yourself, maybe.
I ask the question to you and Savira because you are targeting me. And you even hold a team without like knowing each other. The other day when Savira wasn't around, you said, I like that girl because she's targeting you.
No, I like Savira regardless of how she acts with you or how she treats you.
Even like if she praise me, you will like her.
I mean, yeah, I love her. If she acts in any way with you, I would think that she has a reason, probably, for it.
Severa's type. Go to the corner and think about it, Ben. Go and sit in the corner. Think about what.
I'm already.
Oh dear. We've got Yasin has joined us in the listening section as well. Hello, Yasin. We're recording at the moment. If you'd like to be recorded and put up on the internet for eternity, you're welcome. Come and join. We're just having a general chat.
That's a very scary statement.
Well, it was a diplomatic way of saying don't come up. But you can if you want to.
Wow.
If you want to be recorded and help other English learners, then you'd be welcome to join us. That's why we're doing it.
What do you think would be the worst thing that someone could do on a recording like this, Steve?
The worst thing they could do is to bring up something that you wanted kept private.
Like bands do.
Like singing, or like starting your own podcast.
Yeah. Like the fact that I sing and I'm trying to start a podcast. Have anything else, Ben?
Yeah, or as Severa says, or fart.
That's bad, Steve. That's bad.
Well, I know, but it's a bodily function.
I don't know what's wrong with Savira. She's like using those kind of words like so easy to her. What's wrong with you, Savira?
She's a very.
The other day, she made the birds even like I don't know. I will not mention. Anyway, don't.
Well, it's a common thing. Everybody does it.
Say again.
I said it's a common thing. Everybody does it.
Don't. Okay, there are many things people commonly do, but they don't need to mention it.
No, Ben doesn't like talking about it.
Yeah.
It creeps him out.
Yeah.
And I think it's
how to say midesi bulanmak in English, Tafi?
Like makes you sick.
Bulanmak.
Makes you feel sick.
Makes you feel sick? Well, that bad?
Yeah.
I mean, is it that or isn't there
it is.
any other phrase? Oh, really? I mean, Steve, when you just like see something, just you feel like disgusting or disgusting?
Disgusted. Disgusted. Disgusted.
G or is disgusted?
Disgusted. With a G.
Either you feel disgusted by it or it is disgusting. So
it turns your stomach. Turns your stomach. You rather.
Yeah. That's phrase. Yeah. I was looking. Say it again, Steve. It
turns your stomach.
See, Duffy. I mean, that one may be more suitable.
It's something you think isn't.
Okay, I'm not the native speaker here. I don't.
No,
feel
I am
offended.
not as well, and I didn't know as well, but I thought like it must be something. Like this one looks closer. Don't you agree with me?
Yeah, it might sound more similar to how we use it in Turkish. Yes, you're right.
So you don't find the subject matter
Okay, I
pleasant.
agree with you. Okay.
You don't find the subject matter pleasant.
Steve, give me the crown. I will kick Savira. She is pushing her luck. I hope you are not.
I'm not
screen now. You don't record the screen.
No, I'm not
Don't
recording.
record the screen. Right?
Not recording the screen,
okay.
but I am saying what people are typing.
No, don't.
Oh dear. Ria
She's
says
just
hello
bred
too.
today.
Ria says hello too, and I won't repeat what
Hello,
Severe just typed.
But you know what? Like years later, if you ever come across this video like this episode and you want to listen to it, you'll wonder what Severa said.
Yeah, it's better.
Because Steve didn't repeat it.
Yeah, let it live in that way. Make you like.
You're gonna be
keep
really
thinking,
curious.
What was it? Yeah, and you can use your imagination, like thinking when, like, what terrible words Savira could use.
Yeah, sometimes that's worse.
No.
It's worse to use your imagination. Oh yeah, that's a good strategy, Severa. If you censor me now, I'll just comment later on YouTube.
That's a good
I will
point.
delete your
Smart
Well,
girl.
at least we'll get a comment. We don't get many comments, so at least we'll have one.
I don't want such a comment.
If you're interested in like spam and haters comments, I can arrange that.
Yeah, you number one. I mean, Savira number one, you number two. Yeah.
Well,
And Yusuf number three, I can say.
yeah, Yusuf will be poking you in the ribs.
Yeah.
Well, we're on High Local at the moment, but I normally use freefortalk.com, which I highly recommend. It's has lots of features and functions, but at the moment we're on highlocal.com, which has voice chat and text chat, and you can share like a note. If you're the owner of the room or you've got a crown, then you can share an image, but you can do a lot more on freefortalk.com. But we're roughing it today. We're on High Local.
I think
It's true
Steve,
that
it
you-
is your
you
time
can
to.
do-
I'm sorry.
I
Go
was
on
just
then.
going to say, it is true that you can do a lot more on Free for Talk, and I think that's why a lot of people are misusing that. All of those features to do things that are entirely irrelevant to any good thing in your life, any progress, any positive development.
Well, I like the fact that you can share a document there, which is really useful because people can scroll down and read the document. And you can put different typefaces and things like that. I like that you can share YouTube videos and Spotify sound, audio, and that you can share your screen. That's really useful sometimes when you're trying to describe something to somebody and you think it's just going to be quicker to show you than it will be to try and describe it. And you can share your screen so they can see actually what you're doing. That's a great facility.
Yes, I agree. Sharing videos, that's a good one.
Steve, it is your time. How can I say to take Bobby outside, and before we have an accident or something.
A bee accident.
Savira is bad today.
What's a bee accident?
Say again.
What's a bee accident?
Did I say big accident?
Yes,
Before
you
we
did.
have
Well,
big accident maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
big.
stands for big.
Okay.
Big accident. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you shared that with me because I was none the wiser.
You were what?
I was none the wiser until you told me that B stands for big. But it's okay.
A word to the wise is enough, they say, Steve.
They do say that. They actually do say that, yeah. Well, we're on 27 minutes at the moment, so I'll let it go just past 30 minutes and then maybe we'll get a 30-minute episode. Bobby can wait a little
Yeah, I mean, you can. I think you can get rid of some part and make it 20 minutes, Steve.
We'll see. Okay, Bobby. I know it's time though, but you can wait 5 minutes. Good girl. She's good.
Yeah, Bobby, bark, and let's hear your voice in the podcast as well.
Oh, she's whining a little bit at the moment. Good girl, Bobby. That's her tail clanging against the portable fire. Good girl. We go out soon. We'll go out soon. Good girl. Well, it's another cloudy day here today, but there is a little sunshine, so it's warmer. It's about 20 degrees.
That's ideal for park walk. Can I say park walk?
A walk in the park. You could say a park
Walk in the
walk, but that sounds strange, but a walk in the park would sound better.
And Bobby's exciting.
Excited. Moo.
Excited.
Moo has joined us. Hello, Moo. We're recording at the moment. You're welcome to come up and join us, and you'll be famous on the internet.
Do not have much time.
Yeah, you haven't got a lot of
Apart from
time.
saying hi.
About 5 minutes, and that'll be it. My little red icon is blinking red.
That was not the way you welcomed me to the room. You never told me.
No, I did say we were recording.
Be on the internet forever. No, you didn't tell me you would be on the internet forever.
But if we're recording and uploading, it is there forever. Whatever happens on the internet stays there forever.
That's true.
Yeah. Do you think after some time we will take it down? You mean, Duffy?
No.
So.
No. I'm just trying to say, like, you didn't try to scare me away using that method, Steve.
No. Well, you've got a good microphone and you sound great. So, and you're a nice person. So it's nice to have you here with us. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you. My being a nice person comes in third place out of all those qualities. Like, I like your equipment.
Well, I love
you
I love
speak
your
good
equipment.
like a good English, and then you're an alright person.
That's right.
Yes, but
Wow.
I love your equipment,
in this
and
case-
you're a nice person.
But when you think about it, I mean, it makes sense, Duffy. Say, for example, you are so nice person, and you have a beautiful voice, but you have a terrible microphone. So what? We don't want to welcome you in the podcast.
I understand. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah.
I agree with you.
So Ben, you're on the USB mic at the moment.
Not the professional one, but kind of a cheap one.
Yeah, well, you sound all right. I thought you said you were going to change it again.
I tested too. I mean, with the previous, I was down mood. That microphone was terrible actually. But I wanna check this one, and then maybe if we plan it, I can attach the professional one. The professional attachment required 10 minutes or something.
10 minutes?
Because or 5. I mean, because I will just bring it and attach it and adjust it or something.
So why don't you use that mic all the time?
Because I mean, I move the computer and not make the mic keep working, keep attached to the computer all the time.
But
I mean, it is laptop. Because I move the laptop to the balcony and in the room every day twice. Like in the night I take it to the balcony, and in the morning I bring it to the room.
But
if I attach what is it called, headphone or something, sometimes annoys me.
But I thought you had Bluetooth headphone.
I have that one, but to preserve the battery, I don't use it all the time. So I use the one with the cable. But when I am, for example, walking around the house and not staying in front of the computer, I utilize my Bluetooth headphone.
Right. So it's a cable one that plugs in 3.5 mil.
Yeah.
Well, that takes what, 5 seconds to plug in?
Yeah, but if every time if you do it twice or something, that's you started to feel annoyed. And actually, don't tell me that, Steve. You have from every device you have 2-3 devices. Actually, you have one at the upstairs, one downstairs, and you have one in the kitchen.
I don't have a microphone.
You tell me.
I don't have a microphone in the kitchen.
But you have 10 microphones.
No, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6, 7. But I don't use those 2. Oh no, 8 if you count the wireless one. That's 8. But so I've got a choice. I can.
I mean, the wireless one is not 1; it is 2, Steve.
Well, 3 actually. I've got they sent me 2. They sent me 2 that were.
Oh my god! It really makes 10.
No, it's 7, 8.
Steve, come
Well,
on.
it's close to 10. But I'm spoilt for choice. I can think, which microphone shall I use today?
Yeah, see, now he started to brag about his microphones.
But generally, I stick with this one or the Yeti because it's I know it sounds really good. The other ones are not as good, and I like to sound good when I'm sounding.
Savira has a cool idea.
Oh yeah.
She says, share your favorite joke to end the podcast.
I can only think of rude ones at the moment. I can't think of any clean ones.
No, please.
No, so I'm not going to say them.
After Savira keep like mentioning those words or something, your subconscious, of course, I will focus on you, Savira.
Now people are gonna think, Ben, Savira really did say something really inappropriate, and that's not true.
Of course it is.
It is not.
Well, in your opinion, it is, because you really are against people talking about that. But most other people that are human think it's funny.
Yeah, even they use the F words, and they say it is funny.
No, I don't agree with that.
I don't like it.
I don't like swearing. I don't like people that swear a lot. Occasionally, just to emphasize a point, okay, fine, I'll accept that. But people that swear a lot over and over and over and over again, that just irritates me. It winds me up. There's no need.
At least I will take revenge from Savira by making, like, defaming her. Can I say defaming in this case? Defaming?
Well, yeah, you could. It wouldn't really be appropriate, but you could say, picking her up on that point, you could say.
Defaming? What is defaming means to you? Like,
that means you say something to somebody that isn't true, or you say something that
no, it is not.
is more severe than it is.
Severe, yeah. For Savira, she deserved that. But yeah, of course, I'm not defaming because it is true, and like I don't lie here. Yeah, at least she will have like a bad renown. Can I say bad? Notorious, being notorious.
Notoriously bad. No, but Savira isn't notoriously bad. She just has some fun. She likes to have fun.
Why she doesn't come up?
Oh,
we can substitute with her. Like if she come up, I don't wanna stay here. Come up, Savira. I will go down.
Well, no, don't have to go down. Nobody has to go down. Nobody's done it.
Same environment with Duffy. With Savira.
She said one word. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Come on, Steve. It is.
Wow.
Ben likes to mess people continuously, like over and over and over again, and the second you say something in return, no matter what that thing might be, he's like, oh, why would you say that? Are you that kind of a person? Why?
But
why are you reacting
Duffy,
to me? Why are you being
because
annoyed by me? Why are you why are you telling me your opinions? Why do you have opinions that are different from mine?
Come on, just finish your acting. How can I say? Yeah, she proved that already. I mean, like, we were talking and she keep pushing and she, like, I stopped you even from mentioning that one and she pushing more and more. So, like, she is in that, how you describe it, not me.
No, you do that a lot too.
Like
You do
what,
push
for
people.
example? Like asking you for, have you started your podcast, for example?
Yeah.
We're not going
Good
there,
example.
are we?
I am sorry. I will not ask you from now on.
Well, not when we're
You don't
recording.
have to. It's on record.
No.
It's on record. You don't have to ask it again. Now, like, it's announced to the world.
Not while we're
Yeah, I like-
recording.
Say again?
Not while we're recording. When we're recording, we don't talk about those things.
That is true.
Well, preferably,
That
because
should be the
people,
recording etiquette.
yeah, people feel uncomfortable. Anyway, that's about it, I suppose. Live and Raw 3, Out of Order English podcast. We've had Ben, we've had Dafika, we've had Severe in the text chatting, and we've had Zoya there with
And at
us
the
as well.
background is Bobby.
And in the background is my dog Bobby. So thank you for listening. If you've listened this far, I'll chop out the quiet bits and the bits. I don't know if I'll chop out the fart joke, but we'll have to wait and see.
Steve!
That was a good one.
I thought I'd leave that in. Okay,
You are
everybody.
aligned against me, all of you. What's your problem?
This
We
is
like-
the right place to be.
We like winding you up, Ben.
Okay, then you will form a team.
A
Except for me.
A
I will
wind-up
be
team.
against you.
A wind-up team.
Wind up?
A wind-up
Wind
team.
up team was...
Yeah, well, when you know somebody's gets irritated by a certain thing, then you poke them and you jab them in the ribs, and just because you know you're going to get a response. So we got a response. It worked. Okay, everybody, thanks for listening. We'll be back next time.
Hopefully.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Daffy. Thank you, Ben.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you start to long for the next episode. Out of Order English podcast has just finished. Goodbye.